8 tips to lower your cholesterol. As you're walking up the stairs, you start to feel unwell. You huff and puff and feel a pain radiating from your left arm and a pressure in your chest. You feel like you're having a heart attack. All of a sudden, you feel guilty. You remember the sound of your doctor's voice whizzing in your ears, warning you that if you don't take your medication regularly, improve your diet, and change your lifestyle, you could potentially die from a heart attack. In today's video, we want to leave you with some simple and effective ways to lower your cholesterol, because we want you to be able to live not just a longer life, but a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Hello and welcome to MedTouch, the best place to find the right medical information. Before we get started, it's important to first understand what is cholesterol and how does it affect your body. Cholesterol is a waxy, fatty substance that is an essential building block for human tissues. It's also part of a production line of sex hormones, and it assists with bile production in your liver to help with digesting food. Cholesterol moves through the bloodstream inside two forms of protein: high-density lipoprotein, HDL, also known as good cholesterol, and low-density lipoprotein, LDL, also known as bad cholesterol. LDL, or bad cholesterol, is the parcel that carries cholesterol and other fats through your bloodstream to your body's cells. HDL, also known as good cholesterol, transports this parcel from your cells to your liver in order to be broken down and metabolized. Your body naturally produces both forms of cholesterol. However, unhealthy foods and other lifestyle factors can cause bad cholesterol to increase and good cholesterol to decrease. When your bad cholesterol is high, it means cholesterol doesn't get transported out of your blood, so it starts to slowly build up inside the walls of your arteries, causing them to become narrow and clogged. When your arteries become clogged, your risk of developing life-threatening health conditions such as a heart disease or stroke is greatly increased. Having high cholesterol may seem scary, but don't worry. By making some simple lifestyle changes, you can get your numbers down to where they should be in no time. That's why in today's video, we'll be sharing 8 ways that you can lower your cholesterol and keep your heart and body happy and healthy. Tip 1. Reduce saturated fat in your diet. Fats are an essential part of every diet. And just like we have good and bad cholesterol, we also have good and bad fats. Unsaturated fats are the good guys, while saturated fats, well, they're not so good. In fact, they're extremely unhealthy. So when it comes to lowering your cholesterol, yes, you guessed it right, saturated fat is something you'll want to avoid. Unfortunately, saturated fats are hidden in many different foods. This means that you may be unknowingly consuming too much of it in your diet. Some examples of foods high in saturated fats include dairy products such as cheese, butter, full-fat milk and cream, processed foods such as pies, pastries and takeaway foods, and meat products such as fatty cuts of beef, pork and chicken. There are also many plant-based products that are labeled as health foods that contain high amounts of saturated fat, such as coconut, coconut milk, coconut cream, palm oil, and margarine. Consuming too much saturated fat has been linked to weight gain and obesity, which lowers the levels of good cholesterol and makes the receptors in your liver less effective at breaking down and expelling cholesterol from your body. So it's best to keep these bad guys well away from your diet. Instead, replace saturated fats with foods that contain unsaturated fats, such as salmon, herring and trout, canola oil, sunflower oil, avocado, nuts and seeds, and oatmeal. Remember, these good unsaturated fats help to lower bad cholesterol and keep your heart and body healthy. Tip 2. Reduce trans fat in your diet. If saturated fats are the bad guys, then consider trans fats as the supervillains. Trans fats are not only bad for your cholesterol levels, but they're also really bad for your health in general. Trans fats occur naturally in some animal products, such as butter, full-fat milk, and fatty meats. However, they are also formed artificially during food manufacturing processes, such as deep frying or adding hydrogen to oil to create margarine and cooking fats. To avoid consuming trans fat in your diet, always check food labels when you're grocery shopping and opt to fill your basket with plenty of natural fresh fruits and vegetables, as well as unprocessed sources of protein such as oily fish and lean poultry. Tip 3. Eat more fruit and vegetables. Fresh fruits and vegetables are not only packed full of vitamins and minerals that are excellent for your body and digestive system, but they also contain soluble fiber. When consumed, soluble fiber forms into a gel-like substance that helps to reduce the amount of cholesterol that gets absorbed from your bowels into your bloodstream. Eating plenty of fruits and vegetables can also help the good bacteria in your gut thrive and produce more substances that help lower cholesterol and keep your heart healthy. Try to aim for at least 5 servings of fruit and vegetables each day. An easy way to achieve this is to include 1 or 2 servings of fruit or vegetables with your breakfast every day and have crunch and sip breaks during the day by refueling your body with fruit, vegetables, and water. You'll be amazed at the extra energy you'll get from staying hydrated and eating healthy foods. Tip 4. Eat more nuts. Nuts often get a bad rap. They're typically seen as too salty, too fatty, and too high in kilojoules. However, when it comes to lowering your cholesterol, nuts deserve way more recognition than they receive. Nuts are an excellent source of fiber and protein, and they're high in both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, part of the good team, which can assist with reducing bad cholesterol and promoting good cholesterol in your bloodstream. They're also rich in plant sterol, a naturally occurring substance that can also help lower your cholesterol. Nuts are also a great snack option, especially when you're on the go. Be mindful, however, that they are high in calories, so make sure you don't go too nuts with your portion sizes. The best way to add nuts to your diet is to replace saturated or trans fats with healthy nut alternatives. For example, try swapping full-fat milk for almond milk, or use peanut butter instead of sugary chocolate spreads. You can also try eating a handful of almonds or walnuts as your midday snack to keep you feeling satisfied and prevent binging at lunchtime. This way, you're gaining the health benefits of nuts without adding more calories to your diet and potentially increasing your cholesterol through unwanted weight gain. Tip 5. Exercise regularly. Exercise has many benefits for your body. Not only can it help you lose weight, lower your blood pressure, and decrease stress, but it can also help to lower your cholesterol levels too. This is because exercise stimulates enzymes that help to move bad cholesterol from your blood to your liver, where it either gets digested or excreted as waste. So, the more you exercise, the more bad cholesterol your body gets rid of. Exercise is also great for promoting weight loss, and weight loss not only decreases the number you see on your scales, but it decreases your cholesterol numbers too. In fact, studies have shown that for every kilogram you lose, your levels of bad cholesterol can drop by 0.8 milligrams per deciliter. Any form of exercise is beneficial. However, to achieve the best results, researchers suggest that you should aim for at least 30 minutes of vigorous, high-intensity activity per day. If you haven't been exercising for a while, or you're just starting out, get your doctor to evaluate your cardiovascular health before engaging in anything too intense. Once your doctor gives you the green light, choose a form of exercise that will help get your heart rate up and your body sweating, such as biking, jogging, swimming, or hiking. If 30 minutes of intense exercise is too much for you to do all at once, try breaking up your routine into 3 10-minute intervals. You can also make exercise more enjoyable by regularly incorporating new activities into your routine that you love, or find yourself a buddy to work out with for extra motivation and moral support. Tip 6. Quit smoking. Smoking is bad for your health. There's no doubt about it. However, Are you aware of just how badly it can affect your cholesterol levels? Smoking significantly decreases your level of good cholesterol, which you need in order to remove bad cholesterol from your blood. In addition, smoking causes bad cholesterol to become sticky, so it clings to your arteries and clogs them up. When your arteries are clogged, your blood becomes thicker and less able to carry oxygen to your heart. This puts unwanted strain on your heart and greatly increases your risk of experiencing a heart attack or stroke. So, if you're a smoker, it's time to throw away those cigarettes for good. The great news is, you won't have to wait long to feel the benefits of quitting. In fact, after just 1 week of being smoke-free, your blood will become less sticky, your levels of good cholesterol will significantly increase, and your risk of experiencing a heart attack will sharply fall. It doesn't matter how long you've been smoking for. It's never too late to quit. Start your quitting journey today by speaking to your doctor or calling your local quit helpline for more information. Tip 7. Avoid alcohol. Many people believe that consuming alcohol is harmless when it comes to managing cholesterol. Unfortunately, this just isn't the case. This is because when you consume alcohol, it gets broken down by your liver, where it gets metabolized into cholesterol and other fats. So the more you drink, the more cholesterol your body produces, and the less effective your liver is at removing it. This causes a significant buildup of bad cholesterol and other fats in your body. This can result in fatty liver disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. So if you're looking for an easy way to lower cholesterol, start by cutting alcohol out of your diet. Don't worry, cutting back is easier than you think. Try replacing alcoholic beverages with non-alcoholic drinks such as soda water, fresh homemade fruit juice, or non-alcoholic wine or beer. Keep alcohol away from the kitchen or dining table to avoid drinking during meal times, and try to avoid socializing in venues such as bars or clubs where drinking is encouraged. If you need extra assistance, don't be afraid to reach out to your doctor or call your local alcohol advice hotline for extra support. Tip 8. Take medication. If you suffer from a genetic predisposition, or if diet and lifestyle modifications aren't enough to get your cholesterol levels to where they should be, it's important to listen to your doctor's assessment and advice. Your doctor will perform a lipid panel blood test to calculate your risk of developing cardiovascular disease, heart attack, or stroke within the next 10 years. Generally, if your risk of disease is above 5%, or if your bad cholesterol levels are greater than a certain level, your doctor will prescribe you with medication. For most people, medication will only be required short-term. However, for some, medication may be needed for life. This is particularly true for those who have a strong family history of high cholesterol, or have had previous complications of high cholesterol such as a heart attack or stroke. Medication helps to block enzymes in your body that produce cholesterol, so it's important to take it as required in order to keep your cholesterol levels under control. So there you have it. 8 tips to lower your cholesterol and keep your heart happy and healthy. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, leave us a comment, and turn on that notification bell so we can stay in touch.